Thank you. Wednesday, the House of Representatives impeached President Trump for a second time. The Senate trial likely won't begin until after President Trump leaves office. The Senate is on recess now. They will not be reconvening until Tuesday. So this morning, presidential historian and ASU professor Brooks Simpson joins us, all to help us make sense of what is happening next. If they do a trial, which it sounds like they will, when would this happen and how does it happen?
The trial itself might commence the last day of the Trump administration, but we get underway in earnest once President Biden is inaugurated. It could take several weeks, depending upon how much of a defense the outgoing president, the former president, wants to put up. But we should see a result within the end of the first month of the Biden administration.
We know that there's been some talk about the first 100 days in office to allow the president-elect some time to put his cabinet together. Any likelihood that we would see a delay in this?
No, there's no likelihood at all. The Democratic leadership, once it takes control of the Senate, will set the calendar and will make sure that it gets the business of the nation done at the same time that it addresses its impeachment trial obligations.
We've heard a lot of Republicans say that this is symbolic in nature. A lot of people talking about what's happening right now, blocking an opportunity for the president to run again for president in 2024. Can you speak to that?
Well, first of all, Americans value symbols a great deal. Look at how we revere the United States flag, and I'm sure Republicans with their flag lapel pins value that symbol. So as a symbolic action, it's nevertheless quite important. It will forever mark Donald Trump as the first president to be impeached twice during his term in office. In many other ways, though, it's something that I think Democrats feel that they have to do to hold the president accountable for his behavior during the period since his defeat in November, especially in inciting insurrectionary mobs to assault the United States Capitol on January 6th, 2021.
There are arguments this morning that the impeachment process this time around was rushed. What do you say about that?
In 1868, the House acted in exactly the same way in impeaching Andrew Johnson. That some people might think it's rushed is only because we've become used to the notion of a lengthy hearing by the Judiciary Committee. But in this case, the facts are out there for all to judge whether they think the president indeed committed this act.
What if the president decides to pardon himself?
Well, that's interesting territory because that would put him in being a judge in his own case. And while I think we might anticipate the president considering that move, and maybe even doing it on January 20th in the morning, I think that would face legal challenge, and that's uncharted territory for us. So we'll have to see what happens.
It's all really interesting. I mean, to be a presidential historian right now, for you to have studied this for so many years, to see what's happening, and now the unrest on social media, what do you think about the temperament of where we are in this moment in time?
I think we're in a heated moment this time, but I think that excitement is magnified by social media, that you tend to hear the loudest voices in the room, so to speak. And you don't hear from a lot of other people who are eschewing social media or acting in other ways. So we'll see what happens, but I think Republicans actually have a chance, if they understand it this way, of putting Donald Trump behind them, because President Trump has been the elephant in the room for the GOP.
Brooks Simpson, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it. Make it a great day.